doing tonight? Yeah, let's hear that again. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Thank you so much for being here to support all this live improvised theater. My name is Diana Brown, and I have the privilege of being able to spend the last 2 days with the ensemble you're about to see. We've been leaning into the genre of film noir and hard-boiled detective stories. And this cast has been immersed themselves in that world for the last 2 days. What they're going to present for you might be a little different than some of the things you've seen. It's still completely improvised. What it is it's a devised, improvised theater piece. And what that means is the actors have created characters, they know who they are, they know their relationships, and they know the world. Beyond that, everything is completely improvised. So to get them started, they need a couple of things from you. Are you game to go on this journey with us, kids? Well, all right. I think you got the stuff, what it takes. You know what I mean? I'm talking moxie. So what I need from you right now is I need a kind of gemstone, a jewel. I heard Ruby first. Who said that? Let's give some love to Heidi. Now we need an adjective, a descriptive word for this Ruby. What do you got for me?
Sparkling.
The sparkling Ruby.
Rambunctious.
The rambunctious Ruby. Let's give you at least one more. I heard the ravenous Ruby. And if you kids are anything like me, you're a real sucker for alliteration. So we're going to take ravenous Ruby, and we're going to take you on a little trip to a town not too far away. And we're going to take you to a club called the Purple Cairo. Let's give it up for, in the booth, Izzy. Thank you.
My name's Swayman, Dean Swayman. I write for the Post. It was a lonely Saturday night about 11:30. The night air was the kind of air that was so thick you could swim in it if you weren't so tired. I was just getting ready to bed down for a few days when I got a phone call that would change my life. It was our society man. He was covering some big ritzy party downtown with all the big names. All of a sudden he was in over his head. He needed a crime reporter. And I'm the best there is. Something about a missing hungry Ruby. I got dressed and got moving.
Yeah, Sergeant, something about a starving Ruby or something like that.
Yeah, I read the notes. It's a ravenous Ruby.
Ravenous.
McCoy, get it right.
Sorry, Sergeant.
Yeah,
And
shape
it's
up.
at the Purple Cairo, the club downtown.
All right. We got to go investigate. We got some tips about some witnesses, and they sound pretty shady.
What do you know, Sarge? What do you know?
Yeah, well, let's go there, and then you can find out too. Yeah?
All right.
And bring your notebook. Yeah?
Mora, this is a tragedy, Mora.
This was my opening night in society.
This,
Ruined.
my family jewel gone. gone.
Sebastian, we're talking about my life. How everyone was going to view me. No one cares about Ravenous Ruby. What is that?
It is a ruby that is ravenous for life. It devours life, love, lust. All the 7 deadly sins are within that one gemstone.
You know a lot about hunger, don't you?
Peaches,
Yeah, little.
you have any dreams?
Little, I got big dreams. I'm ready to move up in my own apartment to like the 3rd floor.
All right.
And you?
I just would like to not be Little Lester Scott anymore.
You mean you want to get bigger?
This jazz club is the only stage I've seen in ages. I'm ready for something bigger.
Get some different glasses.
What do you mean?
You'll see more.
Huh.
Hey,
Oi.
I remember when this place used to have class.
Yeah, before you stepped in.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been here. Slayman. Dean Slayman, both.
Scott. Little Lester Scott.
Well, maybe you don't have to be so little. If I can get some facts off you. You around here last night?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm here every night.
Did you happen to see or notice anything unusual about last night?
No.
Nothing at all. No big names in town. No giant jewels.
I'm on this stage every night doing my job. I see lights. I hear drums. I hear bass.
I haven't seen maneuvers this evasive since I was chasing Japanese warplanes over the Pacific. You strike me as the kind of guy with ambition.
Do I need to talk to you? I'm going to get myself a cup of joe.
Well, if you change your mind, just call me at the post.
Give me a cup.
We'll talk later.
Listen, Rita, I don't ask you much, you know. It's not that I ever ask you nothing, but it's just one little favor.
Yeah, you're always asking favors, Goody.
It's not that kind of favor. You and your madam thing.
I've known you for 25 years.
26, but who's counting?
Every time you ask a favor, it gets me in trouble.
Listen, you're not gonna get in trouble. We got people to take care of you.
You know something about that missing gem, don't you?
Ravenously.
Of course you do.
You gonna help me out, Rita, or not?
Not if it involves keeping it here.
You're a tough broad. Uh-oh, I can't say broad anymore.
No,
I keep
you
remembering.
can't.
It's a different world now. I can't go with the changes. You know what? Okay, you're a tough, elevated
Lady.
woman.
Lady.
Lady, I'll take that. It ain't easy. It ain't easy.
Dealing with you, no it ain't.
Rita, you and me, we's gotta stay together.
I know we go back a long ways, but I'm not gonna risk this club just to hide something out for you.
Well, now, what makes you think that I'm talking about hiding something when I say I'm asking you for a favor?
Because I know you too well.
And I know you too well. Maybe it's not having to do with me, but it's having to do with you.
Not gonna get you anywhere, pal.
I'm telling you, Rita, if this is the last time I tell you.
All right, find someone else to hide your heists.
No one listens to me anymore. I got no boss. And he left.
Swayman! Are you there? Swayman! Shh. Under the light, the street light. Oh. Swayman!
I'm out in the open here. In the middle of the street. What are you doing?
Let's go in the dark.
What do you got?
Well, I don't have anything technically yet.
You called me out here for nothing technically yet?
No. I just wanted to let you know we're on the case. And I got the Sarge kind of turned around, so she doesn't know what's going on. Huh?
That's not saying much. Your Sarge is tougher than a $2 steak and twice as thick.
$2 steak, that's
Look,
kind
do
of
you know
expensive.
anything at all? You got any names? You got anything for me?
Look, names will cost you something. By the way, that steak you mentioned is pretty expensive, $2.
Names.
We'll get you half a steak.
Names. McCoy.
Monroe.
I've heard that name.
I just said it.
That explains
Excuse me, Mr. Newspaper Man. I've got a scoop for you.
it. Have you?
I have a human interest story of a girl from the wrong side of the tracks trying to make it good, and the police in this town are against her. Can you do something about that? Can you help me?
It's quite a story.
I'm quite a story.
Sounds like a dame that got mixed up with the wrong people.
It happens.
No fault of her own.
Absolutely not.
I might be inclined to write that story. It would help my career. You know, as soon as I break this scoop, I might get a book deal or syndication, work at one of the big papers.
I'll put a good word for you with the mayor. He is my fiancé.
That would help. But I'm going to need a little bit of information.
What kind of information?
Well, what can you tell me about a missing ruby, for example?
I think rubies they're not that interesting. Why would anyone care about a ruby? Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Doesn't make for a very interesting story.
Okay, fine. I saw Goodly's spirits hiding something at the bar.
Cigarette?
Wow. My lucky day. Cigarette for me, huh? What might your name be?
Peaches.
Peaches. You work at the club?
I do.
Wow. Did you see anything there last night that was different or unusual?
There was a lot of talking going on.
Yeah?
A lot of talking.
Okay. That does happen. Do you overhear anything? About a jewel, maybe?
Something about a ruby.
Oh, interesting. Okay. You don't happen to know who's got this ruby, do you?
I might know.
Yeah. Walls everywhere, no matter what I do. Look, I can take you places. I'll be out of this town before long. You don't want to be working here as a cigarette girl. You want to go somewhere big, don't you?
I'll go somewhere big with you.
Yeah. Yes, we can do that, but you're going to have to tell me something more.
I'll tell you after cocktail hour later on.
I'll come find you.
Ambassador,
McCoy,
wasn't expecting to see you.
my old friend
Yeah.
with benefits.
Look, I'm working right now.
I know you are. They're getting way too close, McCoy. I need to know. I need to know what they know.
They don't know anything.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Well, they don't know much.
How much?
A little?
How little?
Look, don't worry about it. I got it all under control.
I am worried. My life, ambassadorship, the prestige of my family, my heritage is at stake here. The king will put me in the dungeon.
I know you have so much to lose. You're such a powerful strong,
loving.
I'm working. I'm working.
All right. Yo, McCoy,
Oh,
next time you give me an address, make sure it's east or west.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, I was distracted.
Yeah, I
The
can
meeting
see
with
that.
the ambassador, when I meet with the ambassador,
Listen,
it's
good-
always so hard.
All right.
You good cop and
Mr.
bad cop, I
McSpirits?
don't know which one's which.
Mr. McSpirit, Officer McShanahan,
Pleasure to meet you,
Yeah.
sir.
I know, Spirit.
Lieutenant McCoy.
Pleasure to meet you there, McCoy.
Yeah.
We have some questions for you.
The Sarge has some questions
We
for
have
you.
no time for this.
You got time. Make time for the sergeant.
Yeah. All right. Pull your notebook out. So
I ain't got no, oh, you mean him?
Yes,
Hey, we're in charge here.
Okay,
Tell him, Sarge.
okay.
Mind your P's and Q's.
Let me write that down.
Where were you last night?
I'm still on the
At
P's and
time of
Q's.
the party.
You know, it's a free world, okay? I can do whatever I want. I ain't no one can. I can do whatever I want.
Hey, slow
okay?
down. I can't get it all down. You're talking so fast.
You're writing as fast as a monkey in heat.
Don't
Monkey in
miss-
heat. Let me write that down. That's good.
Don't misspell anything. The captain's putting pressure on this one because the mayor wants this solved.
The mayor wants this solved.
You
Did
guys like jazz?
That has nothing to do with the ravenous ruby.
Nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Answer the questions. Unless you'd rather come downtown, but,
Sarge, I can't remember the question.
where were
You
you?
guys really don't know
United-
nothing. I mean, I got what
Where were you?
I was at the club.
Right. You spelled club?
Point.
KLUB.
Yeah, I knew that.
I can vouch for him.
Oh, a voucher.
Mr. If I got this right, what is it? Little Lester Scott
Is that right?
Lester Scott, it's all right.
with the 2 T's?
Little.
Wait a minute.
Am
Wait
I
a minute.
free? Am I free to go?
Get it right.
Yeah, get
Am I
lost.
free to go?
Yes.
Hey, you whatever.
Take a hike.
No one listens to the bosses anymore. Nothing. There's no
So,
power.
Sarge,
Yeah.
2 T's, but doesn't Lester have a T?
Write it down.
And Scott. Scott must have a couple of T's. All right, never mind. I got it.
Look it up. The long way. All right, Mr. Scott.
Mr. Scott, she's got some questions for you.
So we need to know what you know
What you know?
about the party last night.
I know jazz.
We know you know jazz.
This is my little corner of the world.
This place is taken, it needs some help. So there's a motive there.
Sarge, I think he was about to tell us something.
Ah.
Spill it, music boy.
A spirit was here. Mona was here.
Ah,
We
write
knew
that down.
We knew that, Sarge. I have it already down.
Mona Monroe.
Got it.
Well, you're shaping up.
Spill more beans.
Want my playlist from last night? Would that be of any help, officer?
I'm done with this guy, Sarge.
All right. Let's go down to the station and check out those references.
You be thinking of some beans while we're
Come
gone.
on.
Is that a car?
Ambassador, I'd like to know a little bit more about this diamond that you say got stolen. What does it look
Not
like?
a diamond. It was
Ruby.
a ruby.
The
Red.
ravenous ruby.
Not red. And it looked ravenous. And it was big. And it was in my family for generations. What do you need to know? I need to know what it is.
I need to know what it looks like. I may
It
have
looks
ruby.
like a fucking ruby!
You don't have to use that kind of language in my club.
I've heard worse language here. I've seen.
You're
Mr.
supposed to
Ambassador.
have dignity.
I heard you came into a little money last
Peaches,
month.
go do your job.
Peaches, you're not wrong. Catch me on the street afterwards. You're not wrong, dear, yes.
Toodaloo.
Do your job. Now, I'm warning you, if you're involved with this, you'll get in trouble.
I have diplomatic immunity. I'm an ambassador. I do not get in trouble. I get people in trouble. And I
Speaking of
see trouble.
Here comes some right now. Good luck to you.
Finally, this club got class again.
Oh, Lester, you've always been so good to me. You understand. I'm good. I'm good at heart. The police are after me. You'll cover for me, right?
I told them you were here.
Well, all right.
That was good, wasn't it?
There she is, Sarge.
All right, here. Yeah, Miss Monroe.
What's going on here?
Yeah, we have some questions for you.
Got some questions for you.
According to our records, yeah.
I'll get a lawyer. You can't hold this against me.
Hey, mouthpiece isn't going to do you any good.
Cuffer.
I can't believe
Wait.
this.
We're taking you down.
Lester, help me.
She was here. Thanks a lot.
Mona Monroe got fingered for a crime she didn't commit. That's how it goes down in this town. Ambassador was in cahoots with Spirit, and they get off scot-free. The ruby has not been found, but doesn't matter to me. I've moved on to bigger and better things. I got me a job in the big city, and I've flown the coop.